Hey everyone, Michael from the Corporate Caterer. We have talked about this in the past. Catersource. They're a great educational institution. They have a huge conference every year. This year's in March, the middle of March in New Orleans. I have a lot of colleagues who are, prominent names in the industry that uh, work on behalf of Catersource, as do I. Um, I'm on their consulting team, and you can get this magazine for free. Just go to the website. Sam, can we put a link to the website to Catersource down below, and opt in, and you can get this magazine for free. I think it comes out 8 or 9 times a year. I have a column that I write for it every month, well, every issue, and I want to share this because this is tastings. Tastings is how we have built a $2 million a year corporate drop off business through tastings. And just to read the beginning of it, so I can read. Okay. And this is a true story. They're all true. This is a long time ago, too. But this is basically how I got going in catering. This is my first order. And we were operating us on Beacon Hill in Boston. I had two places. I had a place called Grill on the Hill, and there's and a pizzeria on top. So we had a busy. It was a small space, as a lot of them are downtown. But we had a busy restaurant, and the rents were astronomical, and probably are more astronomical now. But I needed more revenue. I needed to, be able to pay my rent, my staff, my vendors, and myself. And I knew corporate catering was the way. I answered the phone at my restaurant just as I had done about 100 times a day. However, on this day, I was asked a question that I'd never heard before. We're looking for a local restaurant to cater breakfast and lunch every Tuesday and Thursday for the next 6 months. It would be for 20 people. We can spend $10 a head for breakfast and $15 a head for lunch. Is that something you can handle? Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the calculations here. I'm sorry. I can't do this. Okay, you see that brown place? Those are the calculations I started pounding into my calculator. And that came out to, that one little call was worth $25,000 worth of business in 6 months. $25,000. That, always helps. It certainly, 30 years ago, we wanted to do that. Yes, absolutely, I responded. The fact that I had never catered a single corporate meal was secondary to the numbers I was furiously pounding into my calculator. So began my transition from restaurateur to corporate drop-off caterer. And so, we talk about this stuff all the time. We can also give you a lot of help and assistance in how this whole process works, and it is a process. It's a process. Before we have steps. We talk about this in our playbook on the website that talk about from the first cold call, or we can make them for you, to the first order, and everything that happens in between. But tastings are the key for me. For our businesses, Catersource is a great source. They're a great partner. I consider them a partner. And check them out, and check out the columns that I have in here because they're very helpful. And thank you so much for listening. We appreciate all of your memberships, whether you're members of the website, or whether you are coaching clients or consulting clients, or lead lead list purchasers, and all of our subscribers who just opt in and get our stuff. We'd like some of you to become members, all of you, anyhow. But we can do a lot to help your corporate drop off business from the ground up. There's not a ton of information out there that's all bundled together, and we have that, and we can teach it in a very user-friendly, teachable, learnable way. Okay. Thank you, and enjoy your Halloween. If that hasn't happened yet, I don't think it has. Be safe out there, kids. All right, thanks. Bye.